So Apple shares are gapping higher on Thursday in reaction to better than expected earnings report. The stock is up nearly 9% in late midday trading. It wasn't just the earnings that really got investors excited. It was also the combination of an announced expansion to their stock buyback program and also a 7-to-1 stock split announcement, which executives are doing to try to make the stock price more accessible to more investors. Now the big question is, are the gains sustainable, or is this going to kind of be a short-term bounce? If you look at the results themselves, there was a lot of positives within the report. iPhone shipments beat expectations. Macintosh computer shipments also beat expectations. But there are some questions that has me a little bit more skeptical than a lot of commentators out there, suggesting that maybe the stock price gains could be, temporary, and we could see some weakness over the near term. Number one is Apple actually burned through its cash for the first time since the Lehman Brothers crisis, suggesting that perhaps their cash generation, free cash flow is coming under a little bit of pressure. And indeed, executives announced that the stock buyback expansion would be funded with another debt issuance, which they did in early 2013. There's also open questions about where the next kind of big innovation cycle is going to be. The company did say that they had some big product announcements coming up in the pipeline, but given the success they've had in the past, the bar is set very high. And there's also reports that their new iPhone 6, which is rumored to have a larger screen in response to competition from competitors like Samsung and Amazon, who is rumored to be launching a 3D phone sometime later this year. Apple's iPhone 6 is rumored to actually be delayed into 2015 due to battery issues. So there are some hurdles coming up that suggest that the stock price could come under pressure. There's also a few technical reasons to be a little bit skeptical as well. History suggests that when Apple has announced a stock buyback program, in the months that followed, the stock price actually weakened. The last time the company did this was in 2015. The stock price actually lost more than 14% in the 3 months that followed. And finally, Apple, when it has gapped higher more than 5%, when the overall market is near an all-time high, such as it is now, it also tended to demonstrate some weakness in the weeks that followed. So overall, some reasons for skepticism. I suggest investors take a little profits here if possible, and if they don't have a position, maybe just sit back and wait and see how things play out.